I'm excited to welcome on Butler commit Pierce Thomas. What's going on today, bro?
How we doing? I'm doing all right.
That's good, man. Well, obviously during this time, it's been a really crazy year, but you are a commit. You're a Butler commit. What went this decision? What was it like getting that sign, getting ready to be signed now?
It was kind of a whirlwind. I didn't really know what I was gonna do, until really late, early this year. I knew I wanted to get it over with, the commitment process. I knew I wanted to kind of do it early. And, I took an official to Butler and, they've been on me, probably the longest. They were my first offer, so they were on me the longest, and once I took the official, I felt at home. And I committed like a week or two before everything got shut down too, so it was kind of good timing.
What's it been like, Coach Jordan? What's your guys' bond like? How's it been as you continue to grow that bond with them now?
I really like Coach Jordan. He's a family man. He's really religious as well. And I know he's got everything in my best interest as well as in the interest of the team. So there's a lot of trust there, and he's been straight up with me, even when I wasn't as good or as developing, even when I was more of a project. So he's been straight up with me ever since then, and I think he'll help me really improve as I get to college as well and develop.
And he's now done it a couple of years in a row. He's coming off of probably the greatest 2020 recruiting class, is the greatest quality class Butler's ever had. And those guys, a lot of those guys were signed early, and that's what he's doing with you guys. Obviously, now both you and Jaden. What's your guys' bond like? How's that been growing during this time?
Actually, really good. I go and work out with him at least once a week, and kind of run one on one with them, and kind of just make each other better. We really have gotten closer over this past month because of the workouts that we've been doing. So, we've been in the gym, working and really learning each other's game. So it will help, next year once we get there.
And for you two, was it kind of you guys got to know each other once you guys both commit, once you guys both found out as were Butler commits, or did you guys kind of know each other prior to all this?
We had played against each other and we kind of knew of each other. We weren't like friends yet, but once this all started, with both of us committing and us working out together, it kind of just grew from there. We got mutual friends too. So
And you guys look at the 2020 recruiting class. It's loaded. You obviously got Miles, both Miles there, Chuck, Scooby, Jacoby, all those guys kind of setting there, getting there a year before you guys. What do you kind of expect for them to be able to accomplish and get done this next season?
everyone's kind of sleeping on them right now, but I think they'll be really good. They're really talented, and I think they're a group of guys that's really competitive as well. So I think I haven't met them yet, but watching the tape and kind of learning more about them, and really getting how they play and how they do things. I think they'll be able to do some damage in the Big East and make a run in the tournament as well.
And that's a lot of guys kind of for a great core for them to start off with. We talk about you two now. Is there anyone else in this 2021 class you guys are kind of looking at wanting to add?
Uh, we're trying to get DJ Hughes. He's a four, he's 6'8", power forward. He's solid. He's also from the Indy area. And then we're trying to get one other guy. It'll probably be a big man too. We don't know yet though. So I'll talk to Jaden about it though.
And you and Jaden are both in town, hometown kind of players. What's it gonna be like, kind of representing your home, being staying kind of close to home?
Yeah. Well, both of us are probably about 20, 30 minutes from campus, which is really nice.
Hmm.
So, but it just means a lot because you're known as an indie guy, and you'll have a large following coming from high school because everyone will know who you are from because you're from the area and they know what you're about. So, you know, being being like a hometown hero for both of us is kind of special. It wasn't a motivating factor for me, but it's a great thing to go along with all the other great things that come with Butler. So.
And let's kind of break down your creating process. You had a lot of interest, a lot of offers. How'd you ultimately come to Butler being the right place for you?
Well, Butler they were there from the start, and I felt that they really wanted me, um, you know, and I was a priority for them, and I felt that vibe as I was kind of getting into my junior year. Um, and as well as the conference, the Big East is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
They usually get 5, 6 teams in the tournament. At least they would have this year. So it's a guard conference too, and it's up and down, and that kind of fits my playing style. So I knew that it would be a great spot for me, as well as it being close to home, and we got the family aspect too, and it's a great education. So it's a great school.
And when you're narrowing down your decisions, what are those schools that you're also heavily considering or you had really great bonds with?
Cincinnati was the other school that I was considering when it came down to like the last couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Butler and Cincinnati. Mike Saunders and those guys are gonna go kill it over there. But they also play up and down, and it's a great program as well. Ultimately, it came down to those two schools though.
Okay, big time. And you look at the Big East, as you said, it's a guards conference. It's loaded. Each and every single year, you have a great team. One particular probably is Villanova that's been dominating pretty much all college basketball the past 5 years. You go out there and get to play against these kind of schools. How excited are you for that?
It's a great opportunity to kind of showcase what you can do as well. It's kind of a measuring stick to see how close you are to the best, because obviously you said Villanova is one of the most dominant schools in the past 5 years. So it's just kind of a good measuring stick and a great opportunity to kind of just show how you measure up to the best competition.
And for you, you have another year until you also move on to college. What's some stuff you're looking to add to your game, improve on until you get to college?
Just becoming a more consistent and more prolific scorer. I got all the tools to do it. Just working on that and working on being more consistent with my shot as well.
And so let's talk about this past season. I mean, you really had a pretty breakout year. Started to really come all together. I mean, you guys had 21-4 record. You guys obviously had the coronavirus stop a lot of the games. But I mean, you look at all the stuff you were able to achieve this past season. What was this year like to kind of take us to the year?
It was a really good year for the high school. Like you said, we were 21-4, and we kind of broke the curse and won our sectional, and right after that, the coronavirus shut us down. But
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, it was a nice way to kind of come out, because we were doubted coming into the season as to what we could do, because we lost a bunch of seniors. But it was kind of a great team. We had great chemistry and everything, and we had a lot of fun. So, and as well as me kind of proving that I can do a lot more sport as previous year. So.
And so now you look at your senior season. You come off a year averaging almost 14 points a game, a little over 6 rebounds, almost 5 assists a game. What's the next stage for you? What else would you want to accomplish in this upcoming year?
Just doing it all for my team, and shooting a lot. Obviously, shooting a lot more shots and scoring a lot more, because that's what my team's going to need me to do, in order to win. So it'll be just scoring, at will, and not getting discouraged by certain situations. Just keep being a killer. So that'll be the ultimate thing that help me even blow up even more, and help my team win games this year.
And when you watch basketball guys, obviously a lot of them, you guys are super athletic, and you are legitimately super athletic as you play other sports. You're having an incredible record. You won state championship in long jump. You're a top 10 candidate in 200 meters. What's it like on your track side?
Uh, well, I mean, the whole track season got canceled because of the virus, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it's it's a lot to juggle, especially with track in the spring and AAU in the spring as well. But it's been a lot of fun for me the past couple of years. I don't know what's going to happen this next year, or if I'll do it or not, because I don't plan on doing it in college. So, but it's been a lot of fun for me, and kind of an outlet for basketball, and kind of a way to get away from it and just have a lot of fun competing in that too. But yeah, it's you know I just happen to work hard enough in order to be blessed to be in that position to win some of those things. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But I don't know what the future of that will look like. So.
Mm-hmm. And you did talk about how coach obviously has been alongside you. The whole program has been beside you ever since you weren't really even developing to what you are now. Just seeing the projects of you. as you've started to add more pieces to your game and develop, what's it been like, and what's the next level for you? What's kind of the ceiling for you?
Uh, I don't think, I think I have a really high ceiling. I think that's why, you know, I, I think I kind of underperformed as when it came to certain, aspects of when it comes to scoring or, output of what you would expect.
Hmm.
Um, but I never let that really like fret me because I know I have a higher ceiling than a lot of people. And, as I keep working hard and keep getting more, confident in my game, I know that I can, go to whatever level I want to go to. So just got to keep discipline and keep working hard, and I know I'll get there.
And going off the core a little bit, I know you kind of talked about how you obviously are a guy of faith. I'm going to talk about God. How does He help get you to the point you're at today?
Just blessing me in great situations. You got to remember the great situations that you're in, even when things are hard.
Hmm.
Like nowadays, with the virus and all the social issues that we're having, as a country and as a around the world, you got to just be blessed for the situations that you and the gifts that you've been blessed with, and I thank God every day for that. So
Absolutely, man. And my last thing before I let you go is obviously you want to create a legacy at Butler. What do you want that legacy to be? What do you want to remember for what you accomplished as a Butler basketball player?
I want to be known as a competitor and a winner.
Absolutely,
That
man. Well,
that's basically it.
absolutely, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on, my guy. Can't wait to see what God's got in store for you at your Butler career.
I appreciate it, man. Stay safe.
Of course, man. Same with you, man. God bless.